Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the JÉVON room. I'm here with a very familiar face, a very annoying face.
Not annoying.
It's Archie
Versarxhie. Family's back. Right.
Yeah, he's back. It's been a while.
It's been a little minute.
We haven't given content in like a year.
Has it been a year?
It's been a whole year.
Sure.
Yeah. A lot's been happening. A lot's been happening in the year, but today is all about friendships, our friendship, platonic gay friendships, because that's what we have.
Yeah.
And we'll be touching on that a bit more because the girls are confused. Is this on?
Is this on?
But yeah, let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Okay, so what have we learned about our friendship this year, do you think?
Ooh, that's actually a good question. Because I think I have learned that you genuinely are like a checker. Like you will check me, which I have in not all of my friendships. But you're the most boom, which has allowed me to then do it back. And then feel secure in doing it back.
Yeah.
And like knowing that it's always love still.
Yeah.
Because we can both be a little bit, so it's like there has to be a point where you know that it's still love. So I think this year has been that there's been other situations that have happened. There's been situations with us. So it's like there has to be moments where we're just like, okay, it's still love. Especially if you come into if we have a problem, come into make it up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so that's giving me a little nice piece.
Oh, that's cute.
What about you?
I think I've learned how to communicate better with you to actually get my point across. Because I think that sometimes I have a certain way of communicating which has been like a blanket thing. And I've had to learn how to communicate with different people and tailor that to really connect and let people know that I do love and respect them, but I really need them to hear me with what I'm saying. Yeah. But there's a way to do that to effectively get that across. Yeah. I've learned how to better communicate with you to ensure that you still feel loved and respected as a friend whilst checking you, basically.
I felt that.
Be more gentle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Not gentle, Mark. Not gentle.
God.
I felt that. I felt that. And I think, obviously, our friendship has been, since 2021? 2021, so it's still kind of new, but also, it doesn't feel new now. It's like, boom.
Yeah.
We're really here now.
Yeah. Girls was asking me in Tokyo, oh, your best friend's Archie Versarxhie.
Archie Versarxhie out in
Tokyo. And I was
Tokyo. But I'm out of Tokyo.
Oh my God. They call me Nikki. Okay, so then what have you appreciated about our friendship this year?
Not much, girl.
Not much. It's alright, cut the camera. Let's go.
You know what? But it's kind of similar to what it's always been with how driven you are. Because I think it definitely inspires me to do better creatively. There's always kind of something going on with you. And I'm it makes you want to kind of do stuff now we're going to be working on our own things. So it's that kind of thing it's that I appreciate because I have a lot of creative friends and it's nice to have a creative friend who is really, really driven because I'm not always the most driven. I don't think I'm always the most hardworking. So it's nice to have people around you that kind of remind you in different ways because you do so many different things as well. It's okay, there's so much more available. There's so much more you can be doing. Yeah. So having that friend that's doing that as well is okay, let's get it together. Yeah.
I appreciate that. That's so cute. What have I appreciated? I've appreciated the support that you've extended to me with obviously my mom going through leukemia and stuff, what I've been dealing with relationships and stuff, and just being there. There was a point I weren't eating and stuff, I wasn't really taking care of myself, and I was kind of losing my mind a bit. I was literally having a mental breakdown, literally. Not too much. I was literally having a mental breakdown. And he travelled for 2 hours. He bought chicken and stuff. And I was adamant, I was don't come, I'll be fine. And he was no, I'm coming. And he travelled.
I was just no, I need
to no one was here. And he just made his way 2 hours, stayed over the night, had chicken cooked for me, made sure that I ate my breakfast. That I got up and just washed and just got on with the basic, the day.
And we had shit to do the next day as well. So it was we really needed to get up. And that's when I was no, this is personal stuff getting in the way of business stuff, and I know how business minded you are. So it's I need to be there as well. Because
you know how deep it is for a personal thing to be getting in the way of my mom and my business stuff. Because you know that with so many stuff in the past years, if it's business, I've went through the worst times whilst doing fashion shoots or photo shoots. It's been like, I need to get this done. But that was probably like the biggest moment.
The biggest, yeah.
And it was just, I needed that. So yeah, I really appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, on another note then, do you think it's important to have platonic gay friendships?
Oh yeah, the most important.
The most important, and yeah.
100%. As in, not to, like, you know, no judgment, because everyone's on their own journey. And their own
some,
you know.
some judgment if you don't have any platonic gay friendships and you just fucking all of them.
Well, even if all your friends are just straight, even.
You only have straight friends.
Yeah, you don't have gay friends.
I would find that weird. I would find that a bit crazy.
As in, the experiences I've had with queer people who don't have other queer friends.
Left.
Scary.
Because they give you different things. My straight friends give me certain things and perspectives,
Yeah.
and then my queer friends also give me certain things and perspectives.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like one or the other is better.
Yeah,
but to not have queer friends or gay friends and you're gay, I
think
it's not a problem. It's just you're missing out.
Yeah, it's literally that.
You're missing out. Like that's your own.
You're not gonna enjoy your life as a queer person as much
as
really
you could.
and truly,
Yeah.
and that's just the truth.
Yeah.
And like if you think you are, fair enough. But if you get into your like mid-20s and you haven't found your people, whether it's black people, even if you're like Asian or something, you don't have Asian friends. If you're do you know what I mean? If you're queer, you don't have queer friends. Like you're missing out. If you're of multiple minorities and you don't have a friend
that identifies in that
same way,
community and same minority, you're
missing out. You're missing out. And I think it does extend itself a lot into the way you build relationships, the way you build friendships, like the way you maneuver through life. So personally, I've found, and I say this to people all the time, like for me, the biggest growth I've seen in my life have been obviously coming from like a all white background where I grew up. Even though I had my cousins, and like I'm very lucky to have my cousins and my family and stuff, we're very close. So obviously I have that black experience, but again, that's like a black experience within an all white experience. Then moving to London, or firstly finding my like black friends in university, then moving to London and finding more black friends, and then moving in London and finding more queer black friends. And it just keeps extending. The more people you find, the more people I find that do creative things, more people I find who are into fashion. Like every time you find somebody that's able to see you in a certain way, you're going to like see a progress in your life.
And is able to understand your experience. Like you can talk to them on a level. I can talk to my straight friends about stuff and they do get it, but it just hits differently talking to someone. Even like in relationship wise, having been in such like a deep relationship with a black man, there was so much more I was able to converse about. Do you know what I mean? Like compared to when I was interracially dating and stuff. Like it was just a complete different experience. It wasn't a forced value. It was an added value from being in a relationship with another black gay man. But it was a natural value, not oh you have to work to do this or to try and give that to me.
Things that just kind of they're just there.
They're just there.
They're just there.
Yeah.
You just don't even have to think about them. Like if you date interracially and you know you go into someone's house and they don't have the same, even the basics in terms of skincare products or hair care products that you would normally use.
They don't have that olive oil or nothing.
Yeah, they don't have nothing. And then your experience is dating black people, you won't even realise.
You won't even realise the benefits of being around your people.
You know,
like
you're going to a man's house and he's got a do-rag. You don't have to worry about that. Like
that natural With that then, because you touched on a good point, do you treat relationships as more important than friendships? Do you treat them at the same level? Like what? You can be honest, don't worry.
To be fair, I'm the type to get a bit like cling when I'm in a relationship.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm not judging you. I'm cling.
Yeah. But you see your friends. I feel like if you have a natural relationship with your friends, one, you see your friends, and two, your relationship kind of gets integrated somehow, some way with your friends.
It should do. Yeah.
It should do. You know, like at some point, like. Not necessarily with every friend or every friendship group, but with some
your closest friends, there should be integration.
You know.
I feel like it affects your relationship, I think, in ways you won't even notice. Whether it's family, whether it's friends, it affects how much you can support that person with what they're going through. It affects how much you can extend support to other people around them that they love. It just affects everything. I feel like it's a massive thing.
Because when you meet your partner's people, friends, family, or whatever, yourself, you get a real understanding of who they are as people, and then you can
why they're the way they are.
Why they're the way they are. Like you get a fuller picture of your person. Like that's why I like to know, you know, your relationships with your friends, your exes.
To appreciate them more. Like, oh, this is why you're like this. This is why you do this. Why I see that similarity.
The times that you know you meet a sibling or a friend and you're like, oh.
This is why you that rude bitch. Because you got this sister.
Okay, alright, cool. But again, I find that also can be beautiful because it's just like, okay, like.
Now I find it beautiful because it's like, this is why you're like this.
Yeah.
Like, you see the way I interact with my mom.
Yeah,
you'd be like, okay.
When I met my mom, I was like, okay,
this is why Mark's the way he is. Like, he interacts.
Yeah.
I literally be like, what are you talking about? She'd be like, Mark, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what I mean? I feel like people, when they see me interact with my mom, they feel like
that was it.
Even someone I met in Tokyo, I met like one guy who's like from Australia, like half white, half Latino or something. Shout out to him.
No, wow.
Yo, that's crazy.
And like we were talking about the way he interacts with his mom, and I was talking about the way I interact with my mom, and he was like, "Do you get it? Like she's like my sister, like." And I was like, I did stop for a minute because I was thinking, oh, this is a white, half white man tend like why the black people don't get it. But the way I interact with my mom is literally like she's like my sister, like best friend. Like we really just get on like that. Yeah. But I think that I treat friendships more important than relationships.
Okay.
I think simply because I've always expected a man to possibly go. I've always had that in the back of my head. I've just not had a relationship where someone has made me feel like you are always gonna be there. I've just never had that. I've never really had the full love I would want or like deserve in a relationship. Especially not from the start either. It's like it's come later and it's been like I've kind of had to like prove myself in a sense that I'm really there. But I do that from day one, which everyone says is a problem. But for me, it's not a problem because I should be able to give my full self from day one to the right person.
That's the way you're supposed to.
Why would I give myself like later, 6 months or 10 months?
Save parts of yourself. It just wastes time.
What am I doing? So I just need to learn. I need to see the red flags for what it is.
Catch that. Cause
clap that tea.
Catch it. That's one thing you got to work on. Bro.
I see them. And I think that people will change and get the benefit of that. But now that I'm getting closer to 30 and I'm getting older, it's like I don't actually have time, even career-wise, I don't have time to be like deciphering or waiting and hoping for you to change.
That's why it gets harder though, because you kind of get to a point where you're just like,
I can't compromise anymore. I don't have the time to do it anymore. And I feel like with friendships, I think I see them as important because, say like with the last relationship, we had built a friendship.
Yes.
So that was really important to me. Like, we was literally like my best friend. So it's like having that there for the first time too. I've always had relationships that's been like, we're in a relationship, but we're not friends. Not friends we could never be friends. We don't kiki like that. We don't whatever. I see it as more important because I think without that, I wouldn't even have got through that relationship as long as I did. Do you know what I mean?
That's, I think, a big part of why it was able to last as long as it was because you all were like, friends, do you know what I mean? How important is accountability in a friendship, do you think? Very. Yeah. Period,
There's not even much more to say. It's very important. I don't think you can progress without it. I feel like we've held each other accountable in this past year a lot. And it's helped us to grow in terms of like, just communication, like, don't do this going forward or this affects me in this way.
I love it.
I love it. I feel like people that try to avoid accountability and conflict, your friendship's never gonna flourish. You need that conflict to work through it and be stronger.
Stay away from me. Stay away from me. I have a big thing about non-confrontational people. I can have like a distant relationship with them, but close friends, it's just not my vibe. I'm quite a confrontational person, which, it doesn't mean I'm going to be arguing
with everything,
and aggressive
but when
with
we need to talk, and sometimes it needs to get a bit heated and whatever, because it's a sensitive topic and stuff. Do you know what I mean?
We need to say it. We need to get over it. We need to process our feelings and we need to move forward. Like, it's not
all that nonchalant shit and all that bitch bye. Next. Let's come to this actually. Are we together? Are we in a relationship? No. No, bitch.
No, never.
Like, we keep getting this. I think people see the beauty in our friendship and they think, wow, this would work so much. Bitch, we're not even... I would never. We ain't kids, we ain't small shit.
Yeah, and the thing is though, it's because it's too common. These niggas
it's because it's too common and it's because we pretty and they think, that must be happening.
That's what
do you know what I mean? It went from a throuple to... with the man I was actually in a relationship with to you two now fucking. What makes you think I would even do it? It will be him doing the bending firstly, and secondly, what makes you think I'm gonna go from the throuple to let's get rid of you and now let's get together?
Lord have mercy.
Anyone that does that, I am judging. You're fucking crazy.
No, sorry.
Look,
don't fuck your friends.
That's tapped.
Don't fuck your friends.
You.
Oh no! Don't start.
Let's. Okay.
Don't start.
Let's move. Okay.
Don't start because
He said.
don't fuck your friends. Don't listen to what these niggas say. Don't fuck your friends. And if you do fuck your friends, don't try and fuck me.
Moving on. So this year, obviously you've seen Archie a lot with like the fashion editorial stuff for JÉVON London, but this year we're gonna actually have a collab coming out together.
Yes, sir.
A fashion collab, so keep an eye out for that. It's gonna be
hot.
sick. Yeah, it's gonna be sick.
I'm very excited. I'm already thinking things.
We've been talking about this for months.
Yeah, for
like
time.
months.
I've always loved JÉVON. Like, I've always loved the brand. Like the designs are sick. You're very good at what you do, and I'm very good at showing it off.
Serious bitch, a rude and delirious bitch, a sick and imperious bitch, true inferior bitch, pimp my interior bitch. You wanna come and ride my stick? I was nice and fit.
This brand very much so aligns with my style, but also there's so many things I wanted to see by JÉVON, so I'm like, this is the perfect time
to see that, bring it to life. Even with YouTube, he wanted to do YouTube for time, but he was shook to do it. So I was like, okay, well, I kind of want to do it. Like, let's do it as like a group. So then it was like me, you, Bradley, like doing it together. And like, it was cool because in that sense, it was like, yes, I obviously pushed us to do whatever, but it was benefiting all of us and it was something that you genuinely wanted to do.
It was.
We met on a photo shoot. Like, that's how our friendship started. We spoke on Tinder before.
That was back in the day. This was before I even moved to London.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I knew of him before because we spoke on Tinder and Nothing happened from that. Then he came and I was like, oh, like, I have a photo shoot. I'd really like you to be involved.
That's crazy that you had a boyfriend and you were inviting niggas that you met on Tinder to your photo shoot.
Hold on. He knew.
Stupid ass.
Hold on. He knew. He knew how I knew him, and he also knew. He still knows. I would never fuck this man next to me right now. You understand? This is my bestie. Like, period. But yes, keep an eye out for a collab, JÉVON London. Make sure that you're following the brand. Make sure you're following Archie on your socials.
Follow Versarxhie, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, YouTube. And just keep updated with that. Make sure you keep an eye out for that because that's just going to be really hot. Lastly, to come to a close, what do we want to see for each other this year?
Ooh, you go first.
What do I want to see for you?
I
want to see you take more charge of your life. I think that's something you've also wanted to do. And I think you procrastinate a lot. And I think that it's time to kind of like action stuff because we're not getting any younger. I want you to release the shackles and open your old men and be more open to the love that you deserve and should receive.
Amen.
I don't think that we need to struggle
love
anymore.
A lot of people keep telling me this.
Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not going to change. Certain people are worth it, but that situation. Yeah, I want you to get the love that you deserve and yearn for. And I want you to just like really take charge because there's so much more you can do and you know it. Like we've been spoken about it for like years and I feel like now is the time. Like there's no better time. That's what I want for you.
Okay. I like that. And it's very true. And I need to not even just hear it, I need to do it. I've been trying to hear it for a long time and I feel like this September things are going to shift. So I'm like, okay, I really need to get on top of things like now. Like now, Mary. Okay. So yeah. I want to see from you. I mean, you do a lot. To be honest, you know what I'm actually looking forward to seeing is, well, firstly, you single.
Yeah.
Because we've not done single seasons together. So it's like, I'm looking forward to that. But more specifically, I'm looking forward to you being more confident on your own and like loving yourself in the way that I think you've been putting out into other people and other situations. Really kind of like coming to terms with certain things, moving on from certain things, growing past certain things, because it's like, it's not even potential, there's just so much there already, but it's like certain things I think are gonna keep cropping up and they kind of just need to be like left alone, left alone, left in the back and moving to the front, because you're gonna be 30 soon, sister.
I'm 27, but I hear you. But I appreciate that. He's trying to make me the same age as him because he wants to feel less bad about the fact he's a granddad.
We're twins.
But no, I appreciate that.
Uncle is better.
I appreciate that. And that's why I went to Tokyo to like get more in touch with myself, be more comfortable.
I was so, Tokyo for you, or for me, for you, was so, it couldn't have come at a better time.
Yeah,
I was just
literally.
Before
I end up in a mental asylum.
Bro, I was like, this is
or jail.
Turn something different. As soon as Tokyo, I was like, okay, thank God. Thank God. So yeah, it was a really, really good timing. More of that.
Yeah.
More of Tokyo vibes.
Yeah.
Even in London, wherever it is. More
Yeah,
of that.
more me putting me first. I hear it. I hear it. Well, that has been me and Archie Versarxhie, my bestie.
On a G.
Make sure to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
That was cute.
Yeah, that was. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Hand me the keys, they know JÉVON when I'm overseas.